What's going on YouTube? It's KDZ back here dropping another video for you guys. Again, like I say, the reason why I do these videos is because I love talking about trading card games, and I would love to build a community that has the same passion and love for trading card games as I do and loves to talk about them. And with that, let's begin. Um, Sorry about yesterday, guys. I dropped a video for you. I only dropped one. I didn't even do the part two. Had to apologize twice and then turn around. I only dropped one. I didn't even do part two. Had to apologize twice and then turn around. Gotta do quality checks. I dropped 27-minute video yesterday and I didn't turn the audio on. So I did a whole bunch of rambling and ain't nobody hear nothing. That's ridiculous. But yeah, what I talked about in yesterday's video, talked about a couple of things. Talked about we were doing a giveaway for a Sword and Shield base set pack. Um, to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, um, be subscribed to the channel, and comment down below at the end of the live stream, right when the live stream ends. Refresh your page and comment down below. What is your favorite? Uh, what is one of your favorite artworks of a card? One of your top 10 favorite artworks of a card, and give me the name of the card and the set that the card came from. Any game. So that's all you have to do to enter. And then at the end of the week, we'll pick a winner and we'll announce it during next week's live streams. But yeah, that's what we're doing this week. I said that in a video yesterday, no volume. Um, we also talked about some of the things that we learned from the Pokemon TCG and the fact of what is the Lost Zone, what is this Lost Zone deck strategy. Um, we didn't really talk about Lugia yesterday, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Lugia V-Star, excuse me, and that strategy that focuses around the special energies. But here we talked about Iono. Iono is this unique staple in the game now. It's an ash blossom, if you will, in Yu-Gi-Oh, or something like. Well, Magic plays a lot of colors, but one of the things that was a staple in Magic before it actually got banned in Standard was Reckoner Bankbuster. Was this colorless 2-drop artifact that any deck could use? So Iono seems to be this new staple that has entered Pokemon in Paldea Evolved. And as you can see here, you got your uncommons for $1, your ultra rare full arts for $35, and then your special illustration ultra rare full arts for $100. I know yesterday there was um, I think somebody bought it. I think it was from Team Fluffy Bunny. They were a new seller. They had about 40, 50 sales or something like that, but they didn't have a store. They weren't brick and mortar. But they had this card for $82. And I was saying that that was a good buy. They had 100% feedback. Wow, these are all the Iono that have sold today. Pretty much. Like, what? See what I'm saying though? All these Iona that sold are 90, 105, 90, 105, 100. That Team Fluffy Bunny, that new seller, they had it for $82. I don't even see it on here. I'm not sure if they took it down or raised the price or what, but it's not on there anymore. It's gone. It's gone. But yeah, um, Iono, uh, special illustration, full art coming out of Paldea Evolved. It's starting right now at about $90, and STP's Collectibles has 91 of these things. You got a wall right here. You got a mirror wall right here of freaking 91. Um, that's impressive. They should make a pretty pity on that. But yeah, that's what her max rarity card is going for right now. Like I said, after that mirror wall of 91 for $90.99, like there's no more to really talk about. I would just grab that if I was going after the card. But I mean, if you're really just trying to play, just grab the uncommon. It's $1. Like it's a staple for $1. That's one of the things that Pokemon has going for it. They have a way to print the staple and make it really cheap and make it really expensive at the same time. That is nice. They make it really cheap and really expensive at the same time. And then some of the other cards we had, I think this is Radiant Greninja. Yeah, Radiant Greninja, we talked about it. Apparently the best Radiant Pokemon card in the game right now, and it's effectively a pot of greed for you Yu-Gi-Oh players. Um, Radiant Greninja coming out of Astral Radiance, a Sword and Shield set. It has an ability called Concealed Cards. It reads, you must discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. Powerful. And then it has an attack for 2 blue, 1 colorless. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. And don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. So this is used in the Lost Zone deck, and then the name of that move is called Moonlight Shuriken, and it's accompanied by Sable Eye, which I'm not sure if they have an expensive version of that or not, and Chorus's Experiment. Now this, I was talking about this. This is what gave me the question for the giveaway, because I was looking at this artwork and I was like, this is just immensely impressive how Pokemon immortalizes their characters on these cards like this. Like Chorus, this character from a game who you play against and you Pokemon battle against, or Chorus, this person in the anime who you've seen do things, or Chorus, this person in the manga who you've seen do ridiculous things, now immortalized on this card for you to have forever in his glory, sitting at his desk eating lunch, going full Tony Stark on you with the augmented reality interface, with a heavy ball, a great ball, and a pokeball and a potion on his desk, with screwdrivers, as if he's taking these pokeballs apart and remaking them into his own diabolical creation. Like, unbelievable. For that alone, I talk about just playing and getting the cheapest card, but for $10, this is a steal. And then we have Archaeops over here. This is a card that's used with Lugia V-Star. And I mean, it's a cheap card, but it's really good. It has an ability. Archaeops, it comes out of Silver Tempest, another Sword and Shield set. I'm pretty sure that was the last Sword and Shield set. But Stage 2 Evolution, 150 HP. It has an ability that reads, name Primal Turbo. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. I mean, say no more. And then it has an attack for 3 colors, Speed Wing, 120 damage, flat. So it's a $25. Is this a rare? Yes, this is a $25. I mean, yeah, with an ability and a move and a stat line like that, this should definitely be a rare. So it'll probably be the reverse hollow that's holding the most value. Well, it comes hollow foil too, so it's a hollow foil rare. And then you got Lugia V-Star, which is an $8 card, but that's one of the tech cards that deck is kind of built around. A Lugia V-Star coming out of Silver Tempest as well. That makes sense that they come out of the same set and they support each other. 280 HP. His first move, Tempest Drive. You may discard a stadium and play, do 220 damage for 4 colorless. And then it's V-Star ability, which you can only activate once per game. Summoning Star. During your turn, you may put up to 2 colorless Pokemon that don't have a rule box from your discard pile onto your bench. Weakness to lightning ×2. And now it's a $7-8 card starting out. At the bottom of the page, it ends at 9. But that's one of the most prominent strategies in the Pokemon metagame right now. Before we start going over the Gardevoir EX, I'm gonna pivot to some Yu-Gi-Oh. Apparently, I have IP Masquerena up here. I have no idea why, but she got that hockey stick curve. Yeah, you got a mirror wall of 148. That's a big mirror wall. For $3 near mint first ed. So if you haven't got IP right now, this is the perfect time to get IP. If they don't reprint her for a while, I'm pretty sure she's not in the no, she's not going to be in that rarity collection that comes out, that legendary rarity collection that comes out later on this year. So, or she wasn't in the Japanese one. At least they could put her ass in ours. If they put her ass in there with her alternate art, I'm all for that. Quarter century rare alternate art. Well, dang, that'd be 2 quarter century rares though, wouldn't it? I don't know if I would be all for that, but that would be dope having her in the ultimate rare and the collector's rare version too. That would be dope, son. That set is, like I said, I feel like that set has the potential to be the greatest set ever in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like to print every card in 7 different rarities and to have ultimate rare in there, collector's rare in there, and a quarter century secret rare in there. It's unheard of. They didn't bamboozle us and throw in like a parallel rare or a dual terminal rare or a star foil rare. They didn't do that to us, bro. They gave us the goods. They said, here, bro, we're going to give you the goods. 80 of these cards, bro. And just some of the cards that was in the Japanese one. Lava Golem, Effect Veiler, Maxi, Artifact Lancia, Spear Mode, Ash, Ghost Spell, Dimension Shifter, Nibiru, Desires, Prosperity, and Extravagance. I mean, having a playset of any of those cards and any of those extra rarities, even having a playset of those cards just in Secret Rare alone is dope. But to give it to us with Secret Rare and 4 extra rarities, bro, Konami has outdone themselves. And they'll evenly match an Imperm in there to top it all off. I mean, Konami has outdone themselves, bro. I felt like the non-staple lineup was kind of lackluster. Like, I'm not sure if I mentioned this yesterday or if I mentioned it in the one before that. No, I think I already talked about this in a video. Yeah, but we'll see. Let me see that.
I see you in the
Okay.
Please keep an eye on him, okay?
Is he still sleeping?
I think so.
Okay. I'm about to come in.
Jack on
Yeah, daddy duties. But Uh, yeah. Uh, Dang, I lost my complete train of thought. Well, let's look at the best deck in the room right now. Right now, Cash. Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? I feel like Cash Tier Heart is severely undervalued. Like even in the Time Wizard format, I feel like people will go back and explore this format more thoroughly, like they have done these other formats, like Edison and whatnot. Like when the formats pass and things get stale in the future, I feel like people will come back to these formats and be like, man, there was so much versatility here that you could use with Cashier Rashart when he was at 3. And I feel like his Starlight is just going to skyrocket. Unless they give it a quarter century rare, bro, I feel like the sky's the limit for a Rice Hard. Like, he's really that dude. Like, he's that dude. That's why I really would have liked to see Cash Tier go up against Tier Elements at full power, because it's like there's their strategy is such a hard counter to Tier Elements, but Tier Elements with the Shiju cards was so powerful. Like, I want to see that. Konami, somebody, I want to see that. I'm gonna have to do that myself. I might have to just find somebody who could play Cash Tier or Tier Elements at a really high level and just battle them and see what goes the freak down. Like, that's what I would like to. I wonder. I bet there is a YouTube channel out there that got a cross a series like that. I feel like SEMO or somebody has something like that. But that would be dope. But you got Kasha Rashart Starlight Rare coming out of Futon Hypernova. It's going for about $170. Cashier Fenrir, which is still at 3 and can be used in a lot of different decks. Ultra Rare coming out of Darkwing Blast is $30. The Ultimate Rare and coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 21 is $44. Um, I feel like that's bandless fears. Like, people just know. That's what I'm saying. People know how good this card is. Well, it is apparently the off season too, because the World Championship qualifiers over. All that's left is Worlds. But I mean, people are still playing at locals. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is popular now. People are not selling their cards as much as they used to during the off season, quote unquote the off season. Like, people are still dueling. Like, this is not like a NBA, NFL off season. Like, motherfuckers is not taking completely off. Motherfuckers is out here dueling at locals. They dueling. They ain't gonna be no regions or nothing, but people dueling. I definitely feel like people are dueling more than ever before. Like, I felt like probably like 10 years ago, because I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh like 2017. I feel like 10 years ago, like I always had my cards with me. Like ever since they came out since 2002, I've always had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it was just like I felt like between like 2007 and 2017, it was just hard to find people to duel against. Like, where are my duelists? But I feel like it's easier now more than ever before that to find a duel. Um, Even though it's like maybe if I was looking for more duels back then, I probably would have found them. But I feel like the internet has really people who grew up through that time period of like 1999 through now, they could really see how the internet changed things, like in terms of just getting information out there. Because now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, maybe if I would have looked a little bit harder, but it's so much easier to look now because of the internet. Like how you can see anything from anywhere on the internet, it like shrinks the world. We getting deep over here on cash tier. Like what are we talking about? Well, yeah, guys, I got some daddy duties to attend to. Again, like I said, the giveaway. If you want to enter it, you know what to do. Rewind the VOD, go back to the beginning. I talk about it, and we'll go over it. But definitely stay safe, guys. With that, we're going to be signing off here. Hopefully, I provided some value to you during this live stream, and we'll see you guys in the next one.